Let the church say amen. You about to experience the ghetto gospel brought to you by none other than your main man, Killer Kid from the Ville. Currently called Mike Bigger. Why? Because it's bigger. Yeah, you experiencing the first of the Sunday Morning Massacres series entitled The Ghetto Gospel. And me and the homie Greg Street, man, you know, we from the deep south. I know a lot of boys, man, make gangster music. They from the East Coast, they from the West Coast. But in the South, and in the deep South, you know, God and gangster, they pretty close to each other in the dictionary, you know. So G's usually find themselves in the company of one another. Well, whether it's a few of the deacons sneaking in the juke joint on a Saturday or, you know, whether it's the gangsters in church with their mama on Sunday. So when I put it into a song, it's for real. The street shit and the church. I think I speak for about 1 million or so other real G's that then came up with their mamas and grandmamas in church and had to get it in the street. I think that's why my music connected.
My name is the Lord when I lay my fingers upon thee.
Down with flow, y'all niggas heat just spoons up. The cocaine speech keep the audience geeked up. My dope boy flow turn good girls to freak sluts like crack in the 80s. The flow so crazy, you hit this bitch it'll retard your baby. That promethazine queen got you listening lazy. I'ma stimulate your bitches, drive your heart rate crazy. Niggas see the flow brutal, it dilates you. Down with flow, y'all niggas heat just spoons up. The cocaine speech keep the audience geeked up. My dope boy flow turn good girls to freak sluts like crack in the 80s. The flow so crazy, you hit this bitch it'll retard your baby. That promethazine queen got you listening lazy. I'ma stimulate your bitches, drive your heart rate crazy. Niggas see the flow brutal, it dilate pupils. So desperate for a hit, a teacher sucked off a pupil. You heard it right, rewind, nigga, listen again. I sent the bitch to rehab, make the kid a kingpin. Ain't no 12-step in this bitch, hit it again. I deserve an indictment for the shit that I write when I'm high as a motherfucker, burning in lighting. I'm God, nigga, shit thunder, piss out lightning. My rap dirty like the piss pissed out by white men. It's celebrity rehab, but this ain't rehab. So when Danny Bonaducci check out a rehab, I'ma be right there. Fat sack of crack saying first hits on me. Here go a free ground. White girl, Tatum O'Neal, sucking dick to get a hit of that cocaine kill. For real, motherfucker, I'm ill, I'm dope, I'm coke, I'm the new NyQuil. Like junkies with AIDS, smoking dope in Dixie Hills, turning tricks and sucking dicks just to live. My metaphors make a motherfucker's face go ill. Like stank on shit, my metaphors is real. Another Simpson Road saga, real life, real girl. Daughter to a degenerate dope boy named Earl. Trap name was Squirrel, cause all he did was chase them sluts in the cuts and try to get nuts. Like these junky ass rappers that you pay big bucks. These commercial ass niggas be industry sluts. To get ahead, they give head and take it in they butt. But ain't no Raz being me, I'm holding my nuts. You too little for this young and run and get me a Dutch. Nah, make it a Swisher. I'm from the South, little nigga. And I'm fat and I'm black and wear polo religiously. Dope boy dress code, why you think these bitches be all on me like I got a pocket full of ecstasy? Probably cause I got me a pocket full of ecstasy. 4X's be right where the Ralph label be. Big dick, fat, fresh nigga label me. I done fucked half the fine bitches in Decatur. I got a bitch in every zone and 3 strippers in zone 3. King Kong heroin dick on a bitch. She tie leg, tap her vein, say poking stick. Her best friend a dick fiend, chasing pipe dreams. She suck dick till her cheeks go in like crack fiends. Fuck your favorite rapper, motherfucker Mike Mean. Fuck your favorite rapper, motherfucker Mike Mean. Just a little violent. I see you motherfuckers next Sunday. Sunday morning massacre. Next time I won't be so late, motherfuckers. Little violence for your Sunday morning. Bang! Bang!
I did the God Complex song over the game joint. Cause that's how I felt like that beat made me feel like I was just a god walking amongst mortals like tiny men. So, you know, the first one was really on some bragging shit, some swaggadocious shit. And the second one, the 10th Commandment, you know, I always blow a little steam off, and I just got tired of rappers just jocking like a motherfucker, just jocking. So I knew niggas was finna start jocking Jay new song because they had heard Kanye did a beat. So I just said, I'm gonna destroy this shit before they can millie the shit out. So I did the 10th Commandment because I feel like you shouldn't covet. In other words, you shouldn't dick ride. So I see the problem with rap now is we got too many men on dicks. It ain't enough room for the fans to really like a nigga, because it's 100 other motherfuckers trying to take his style.
Welcome to the church of the good thief.
Preach, Rap!
Today, we will be studying the 10th Commandment. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor. Translated, stay off the next man's dick. Thus saith the Lord. Amen. Collection plate, please. Amen.
PSA for all you mother suckers. Upgrade you from dick riders to dick suckers. Blowjob Betty rap ass biters. Jay don't write, now y'all not writers. Only difference is jigga makes sense. The niggery shit you kick don't mean shit. Goddamn ho, rappers want your fame. Goddamn ho, rappers want your name. Goddamn ho, rappers want your lane. But like you said, ho, these rappers is lame. Yeah, I said that shit. Half your favorite rappers on Jay-Z's dick. Even niggas don't like them, attempt to rap like them. Where I'm from, we call them niggas biters. They say they hate his guts, but they be riding a nigga dick like Project Sluts. Man, I'm just, you know, I'm a country boy. What the fuck I know? It's just where I'm from. We don't ride no nigga dick. But I like a nigga. You know, my favorite rapper. I'm just not a dick rider. Hey, in a feeble attempt to sound more like Jay, these feeble MCs go and get Kanye, and for that he'll make them overpay, cause they'll damn near say make me sound like Jay. When they ad-lib they say what would Jay say? Holla, you're about 5 years late. To the rappers whose wordplay ain't so great, they try to score easy and bite young G. But they ad-lib sound cheesy, so they hop off his dick and bite Lil Weezy. Yeah, that's a goddamn shame. Lord have mercy on the goddamn game. Biting ass rappers so goddamn lame. They even walk around with fake Rockefeller chains. I guess they wanna be the hottest chick in the game.
I'm so dope, boy, fresh.
Watch out, B. Watch it, girl.
Hey.
Faggot ass rappers. Keep biting your man. Leave that woman alone. You from the South, girl. Tell them, girl. Tell them hoe ass niggas to back up off your man. Hoe ass niggas. Hey, one time biting ass niggas. Chill. Beat biters, dope style takers. Take it to your face, you ain't nothing but a faker. Faker than your fake ass Jacob. Faker than the fake lines and your fake rhymes. But in the meantime, Killer Kill gon' give your ass another killer rhyme. Like Reservoir Dogs in BC time and Sauce Money time. Put me next to Jay-Z, ain't trippin'. My verses go hard like Bun on Big Pimpin'. All the BDS best rappers talk trash, but when they feature Jay, he owns they ass. Before you throw your hate, little internet fags, check Blueprint 2, my verse poppin' tags. I been standing up next to the greatest.
This has been a presentation of Grind Time Rap Gang Bang Bang Bang, the Residue.com, UNN Network, and most of all, Sunday Morning Massacre. Motherfuckers.
By the time I got to week 3, the Judas theory, man, I knew I had something going. See, when I write a song, I want your head to bob, I want your body to move, but I want your mind to stay moving long after the song go off. And a lot of times in my songs, I be talking directly to hood niggas and underworld figures. So the Judas theory, I just broke down the lesson of Judas in the context of the story of Jesus. Jesus always knew who was going, well, right at the end, he knew who was going to betray him. He knew what character traits, he knew what was predestined to happen. And he told everybody, Peter, you going to deny me. Judas, you going to betray me. He let everybody know their shortcomings was going to come up to be exposed in the end. And I think that if you the leader of a crew and you doing something that can get your ass life, then you need to think more like Jesus and start looking around you and seeing who going to deny you once you behind bars, or who ain't got the stamina and the strength to hold up under pressure and might turn you in. And based on that, you need to make different decisions.
I done been to hell and back and never going back. In other words, I sell it soft now, never crack. The judge will give you time, you'll never see the streets again. And even though you said you'd never snitch on any friend, you ain't never seen the walls of a Fed pen. You ain't never seen them Brotherhood of Aryans. You ain't never seen the Mafia and Mexicans. So how the fuck you say you never snitch on any men?
Hey, hold on. Hey, man. Greg, start it back over. You know what I mean? Bring that back.
I done been to hell and back and never going back. In other words, I sell it soft now, never crack. The judge will give you time, you'll never see the streets again. And even though you said you'd never snitch on any friend, you ain't never seen the walls of a Fed pen. You ain't never seen them Brotherhood of Aryans. You ain't never seen the Mafia and Mexicans. So how the fuck you say you never snitch on any men? You a scared dog, you ain't never seen that. That's why the Mexicans never deal direct with blacks. Niggas always complain they never coming up. When they get banged, they can never shut the fuck up. Niggas need to organize, but they never will. Niggas kill each other over rims and petty grills. Niggas think small, trapping on a petty street. Niggas need to think big, do a big meet. But you never will, and I've never lied. Why so many niggas follow Rule 35? That's when niggas cut their time cause they testify. But rappers never tell you that because they live a lie. I have lived things I will not recover from. The taste of cocaine left my own mother numb. The Bible says honor father and mother. So if you disrespect her, I ride on you, motherfucker. Tell them Mr. Never Scared is on the street again. And I swore to God I never ever leave again. Sleepy said the plug is in, it's time to eat again. And our feet will never touch the trapper street again. Responded back, my nigga, I'm a murder rap. And our kids will never ever see the street a trap. These hating niggas better pray that I become a factor, or I'ma mass up, murder raw favorite rappers. One time rap game.
Just in case y'all want to check some of the facts that I be on when I do these, man. With Caine Abel, you can read Genesis, man. 4th chapter, verses 8 and 9. When it's talking about, you know, you got brothers, and it's often competition with brothers. You know, I talked about well-known drug dealing brothers in that song. And you have a spirit of competition, and when you have that, it can get turned to the bad, or it can get turned to the darker side. And when that happens, people can cross that bloodline. And that's what happened in the beginning with the first murder. And that's what's still happening now here in these streets with black-on-black crime, with brothers who can't run businesses together, just with us as a people in general, and why we can't get our shit together. So I just wanted the story of Caine Abel to kind of get brought right to home, right next door to the urban center. So I gave the characters these qualities of dudes we all know. Young, fly dudes getting it in the hood, taking care of their mama. And I just showed what happened when jealousy and envy enter that situation. You know, I grew up with 5 sisters and no brothers. I'd be in Sunday school and they tell us stories of Caine and Abel. You know, the first murder was committed by one brother to another brother. And I looked around my neighborhood as a child, I saw the crime and violence, and I said, wow, how could two people who love each other bring this into the world? God bless them. You
know?
Two brothers, a single mother, a father that loved them, but not enough to leave the streets and make they mama a husband. The only males in their life was a couple of cousins that they mama had babysitting cause she was struggling. But typical ghetto shit, the cousins was hustling. Or should I say halfway, cause they got high like their customers. The oldest boy was Caine and the youngest was Abel. Abel distracted cuz Caine took Caine off the table. They decided as preteens to serve the fiends. Like Pusha T and Malice, they re-up for the green. Furnished their apartment like a palace, made their mama a queen. Abel was only 12, Caine barely 13. No idea of the evil that the streets would bring. Infatuated by images on a big screen. Like Nas and it was written, they had street dreams. By 17, they was on their grind. They were listening to old school rap from mama's time. Bought myself a Uzi and my brother a 9. Bought myself a Uzi and my brother a 9. That's what Caine said as Abel walked on his side into Candler Rose pawn shop. Caine bought himself an AR-15 and his brother a Glock. Through the years they would spread their campaign on the block till every square foot of zone 1 was locked. More money, more murder marked they rise to the top. But like the Chambers brothers, like the Flannery boys, when you cut from the same cloth, made from the same stock, sometimes you can't share the same space at the top. These young brothers retired their young mother. Abel opened businesses in the name of his mother. Caine dropped out big money bags to his mother. And once a week they sat down for Sunday supper. She told him one Sunday how she loved him and she hugged him. Sensing something's wrong, they asked her what she troubled. She answered, y'all give me rings, riches and way more. When it's one thing that my heart truly prays for. Caine smirked, said, mama don't say stop. Gave her 100K cash, told her lady go shop. Abel looked at his mother and the watering eyes and told her that's nothing baby, I'm done flipping the pie. Caine looked at his brother with fury off in his eyes. Rocked him and he socked him in his left and right eye. And he hit him and he bit him and he split him in two. All he said as he beat him was why she love you. The more mama yelled stop, the more hate he would take in. Abel was Romello, Caine was Ray Nathan. Chris said love's gon' get you, so we back to the Glock. In the middle of the struggle, all we heard was pop.
Unlike Romello, Abel was not able to survive that shot. Unlike Romello, Abel was not able to survive that shot.
I dedicate this song to Caine and any brother who willingly or unwillingly has killed his brother, cause I know that scar on you forever, homie. It's the grind time rap gang. Bang, bang, bang. The devil is a lie. I took that from 2 Peter, man. I think if I can remember it right, it said in their greed they will exploit you with deceptive words. My grandma used to say that statement all the time. The devil is a lie. When I dropped this record, a lot of people acted like they were scared. People was hitting up blogs like Mike shouldn't be talking directly to the devil, and I'm not talking to the devil. I'm making a statement. If God is the truth, the devil had to be a lie. And that's what it is. I learned a lot sitting in them old churches when I was a little boy. In Tuskegee, Alabama, in Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Eaton, Georgia, Atlanta. The spirituality them people had in there amongst all the crime and murder and violence, it just taught me, man, amongst all this hood shit, it can be some good shit. So when I make these songs on Sundays, well, on Saturday nights or Sunday mornings and give them to you, I just want you to see through the stories and just see the real biblical value. That's simple. Let's go.
God happened upon the devil and he asked him in the Bible, he said, where are you going? And the devil responded to God, to and forth the earth, seeking whom I may devour. Watch out for the devil in his life. The devil is a lie. These rappers are too, and neither one really give a fuck about you. God for us all, but we all for ourselves. So tell the devil, fuck him, we gon' do it for ourselves. The devil is a lie. These rappers are too, and neither one really give a fuck about you. God for us all, but we all for ourselves. So tell the devil, fuck him, we gon' do it for ourselves. Hey. God in the building, sucker, the devil's a damn lie. They sold us dope for hope, yeah, was a damn lie. That shit hit and drove the whole hood out his damn mind. Left a bunch of grandmamas standing in can line. They put AIDS in the hood and they say we promiscuous, but they don't never talk about Tuskegee experiments. They gave Meech 30 years for cocaine exploits, but they won't give them auto workers jobs in Detroit or out in Lansing or Flint, Michigan. So we get them rental cars to work and get it in. Don't blame that on Bush, nigga. Put that on Clinton's men. Sometimes the devil come miss your friend with a stupid grin. This is a freestyle, but I got a stupid pen. Guess that's the reason my style stolen by stupid men. They act like they go through the shit that we go through, but we don't know you, nigga. We don't know you. America got a triple K, stripes and stars, nigga. This ain't the same. This the skull and the bars, so nigga. Who agenda you on? The politicians are ours, nigga. Is we gon' change the hood for real or just keep talking about cars, nigga? The devil is a lie. These rappers are too, and neither one really give a fuck about you. God for us all, but we all for ourselves. So tell the devil, fuck him, we gon' do it for ourselves. The devil is a lie. These rappers are too, and neither one really give a fuck about you. God for us all, but we all for ourselves. So tell the devil, fuck him, we gon' do it for ourselves. Grind time rap gang, bang, 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 motherfuckers. You know, I hear a lot of rappers with great publicists out there, and they trying to say a lot of shit, and they just sounding dumb as a motherfucker. But that's okay, bruh. I appreciate where your heart at. All y'all niggas. I appreciate where all y'all hard at. But allow me to weigh in on a couple of issues right now. Allow Killer Kill to say my part right now, homie. First and foremost, I wanna say, niggas, quit making fucking Obama songs. If you can't get in an interview and sound halfway motherfucking intelligent. And that's to some of the niggas I done defended in the past. Okay. While we talking about the devil is a motherfucking lie, nigga, we can't keep doing this shit two ways, nigga. We can't keep telling a nigga on album this is how to do it, it's the streets, and we legitimate businessmen. See, we gotta inspire niggas to do more, nigga. You get a $24,000 cash settlement, nigga. You luck up on 50 grand, nigga. You gotta buy some housing, nigga. You gotta get into real estate, nigga. If you got a job, nigga, you gotta work that 9 to 5 a couple of more years and feed that 401k, nigga. The dope game is dead, homie. I don't care what they tell you. I'ma just tell you the truth, you understand me? Cause the devil is a motherfucking lie. It's Grind Time Rap Gang, man. I wanna appreciate the rappers out there who, let me just say, I've seen a lot of rappers carry the flag as of late, man. I've seen us stand up and be mean and put away childish things, and I feel good to be the inspiration for that. I feel good for being the inspiration to such notable movements as the Hip Hop is Dead movement, because I said rap is dead so long ago. I wanna feel good, man, I feel good. I don't wanna feel good, I feel good, because I know the message I preach is being listened to by your favorite rappers. And your favorite rappers are putting that message in there. But I wanna say, while you're putting the message in there, homie, make sure you tell them about George Jackson. Make sure you tell them about Assata Shakur. Make sure you get past the bullshit they teach you in school and you get on some deeper shit with that shit. Make sure you read Blood in My Eye. Make sure they read Soul on Ice. Make sure they read Malcolm X, the autobiography of. Make sure they read Chanta Diop. Make sure they read Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. Make sure they know Dr. John Henry Clark. Make sure they know Asa Hilliard. Make sure they know who Langston Hughes is. Make sure they know who Zora Neale Hurston is. Make sure they know who Paul Robeson is before you start trying to do what the fuck Killer do. Because I do this shit well. When I got the belly of the beast, I was reading Matthew 25th chapter, verses 35 through 46. And Jesus was saying, when I was hungry, you fed me. You know, when I was naked, you clothed me. And he said, when I was in prison, you came to visit me. And they responded back, you know, when were you any of these things? And we had to do this for you. And he was saying that whatever you do to anyone in those situations, homeless people, hungry people, children, prisoners, that's what you're going to be graded by. And I think in this country, we do a great job of promoting slavery through prisons. One socio-demographic is sent to prison disproportionately more than others. Prisons are becoming privatized. It's basically cheap or free labor. And we letting this happen. We not visiting. We not making phone calls. We not putting money on the books. And it's wrong. So I just want people to know, besides it being wrong morally and on some street nigga shit,
it's wrong because God said so. See, I see the value in the Bible just like I see the value in the streets, and I really see a thin line between them. And I feel like a lot of the same qualities pour over and over, but you got leaders in the streets that profit strictly from the streets and leaders in the church profit strictly from that, and they don't bring it all together. Regardless of how you feel about the brothers in prison, man, if you ain't taking care of them, you ain't doing God's will. That's how I feel. And in fact, that's what the Bible say. Grind time rap gang, bang, bang, bang.
You've got it stuck in your brain that I murdered somebody.
What do you want to call me a murderer for? I've never killed anyone. I don't need to kill anyone. I think it. I have it here.
I got hate in my heart, hate in my stomach. COs make me vomit. I'm in the belly of the beast and it made me a beast. It's too much to stomach.
Maybe I haven't done enough. I might be ashamed of that for not doing enough, for not giving enough, for not being more perceptive, for not being aware enough, for not understanding.
Understanding the trap's just a trap, and when the government gets you, it's a wrap. I entered the facility, a drug dealer. 1 month in, a nigga tried me, now I'm a killer. Nigga tried a nigga manhood, so I load a pillowcase up with some canned goods. Couple locks, couple deep batteries. Beat that motherfucker way past the soap batteries. Savagely beat his ass to a casualty. Sent that prison punk to his mama in a casket, G. Now the prison chaplain with a chaplain me. Told me confess sins, it'll be alright. I told him fuck him, the warden and his white Christ. Called him a faggot, said he ain't living right. What kind of religion don't allow a man a wife? You a boy lover, father, that ain't right.
The street is my world. I don't pretend to go uptown and be anything fancy.
Outlaw by birth, and I'm an outlaw till they put me in the dirt. My skin is my sin. Every day I'm called nigger by a couple white men. CEOs, undercover Aryans. Blacks to a pope like a barbarian. I told that Nazi don't hit me. He did it anyway, so I shanked him in his kidney.
You people have done everything in the world to me. Doesn't that give me equal right? I can do anything I want to you people at any time I want to, because that's what you've done to me. If you spit in my face and smack me in the mouth and throw me in solitary confinement for nothing, what do you think's gonna happen when I get out of here?
I carved that guard, more years I'm facing. Now the inmates call a young nigga Satan. Something like Malcolm before he joined the nation. Back and forth in solitary, I'm pacing. 5 in the morning, I hear the Muslims praying. 6 in the morning, the guards congregating. 7 in the morning, they beat me, bones breaking. Left me in the middle of the cell, cold shaking. Left me in the hole near death for a week straight. When they came back, I threw piss and shit in their face. Cause I rebelled, they Guantanamo Bay me. Beat me till I cried like a motherfucking baby. Insane membrane, prison got me crazy. Sent me a nurse and I spit at the lady. Shit, this place made me devilish. Homies don't visit and my girlfriend sucking dick. Dang. The pain too much to take, like them boys that kill theyself after they rape. Called her a cheating bitch when she visit me here. Cause of that, I ain't seen my kids in a year. The damn pain unbearable, got a motherfucker wildin' out like an animal. Gladiator school for the sadists, with the killers and the rapists is where I graduated.
The street is my world. I don't pretend to go uptown and be anything fancy. I can, but I find more real in the world that I'm in than I do the tinsel. And the real world is the one I have to deal with every day. Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
Brutalized, institutionalized, it's the belly of the beast in an inmate's eyes. Brutalized, institutionalized, it's the belly of the beast in the inmate's eyes. Ask the public, you know what you creating when you send them boys to the belly of Satan. Ask the judges, you know what you creating when you send them boys to the belly of Satan. The politicians know what you creating when you send them boys to the belly of Satan. To the belly of Satan. To the belly of Satan.
Man. Now, the last two of the freestyle series was Samson and Delilah. If you can read Judges 16-6, in particular that one, it tells you about when Delilah's questioning Samson about what's the source of his strength. I did Samson first, and I did it kind of based around less about the streets, because everything had kind of been about street figures up until Samson. I did this one kind of about somebody who modeled themselves out to street figures, and that's the young black athlete. I think morally a lot of them are making the wrong decisions based on the music they listen to versus the discipline it took them to get where they going. That's another story, though. A lot of dudes come up in athletics, man, are lame to certain games, and because of that, man, women take advantage of them. Not all women, but a certain kind of woman. And I think Samson, in the Hebrew Bible, the word Delilah means empty, like impoverished. The name don't even mean nothing. And Samson's always seem to get caught up with these women and fall from glory. And I'm tired of seeing, a lot of athletes with a lot of promise and potential throw their life away. This story, man, it was cold. It talked about a young athlete getting out of the hood, community behind him, doing for his mother, and losing a woman, going through one bad relationship, getting another one, losing it all. I think this is a story all men can relate to, whether you work at UPS, FedEx, or you run for the Patriots or the Falcons. So, check it out. Hope y'all can learn something from it.
Welcome to the ESPN report on the downfall of the modern athlete. Sex, drugs, hip-hop, and roll have taken hold. Many athletes, like the biblical figure Samson, are finding their end in the bed with a woman.
Story up. Threw like a quarterback, ran like a halfback, ran rock up and down the field, but never ran crack. Picture this young sports star rolling in a sports car, cars in his clothes, all sponsored by a dope boy. By the time he graduated, college is infatuated, old injury, sometime it re-aggravated, but still ran a 40 yards, 4-2 flat, and still made sure that rock never fumbled black. School championship, he won the game for him. 50-yard breakout play made a name for him. Recruiters and agents in suits both came for him. They say they had the money, power, and fame for him. He took a scholarship and set the SEC afire. Had UGA popping like it was Herschel Walker's time. Now with this celebrity, you know the fame and fortune. He went to skis and with the skis was hoeing with the whorings. Outside the game, he was a lame, regular. The bitches ran game on this lame nigga regular. His mama told him don't mess with girls who secular. You was raised in church, you know a little better, bruh. The pride of the neighborhood, the boy was doing fine. No matter what they said, he couldn't keep women off his mind. He had a baby, married, divorced before he graduated. Made it first round pick, damn, thank God he made it. A week before spring camp began, that injury, it reappeared in his Achilles and right knee. The doctor told him, son, it's just a simple surgery. 6 or so games and I'll have you back certainly. His trainer told him, I can get you back more quick. Just take this, it doesn't show up in your piss. A little young, a little frightened, a little paranoid. This young man began a life taking steroids. The more he healed, the more he tore the fucking league up. His contract doubled up when he read up. The next year or so, his morals started to slack, man. And he was tripping, arguing, fighting, just like Pac-Man. He met a girl like his ex-wife, bad man. Light skin, long hair, big fat ass, man. You know the type that carry Louis bags, man. And they don't fuck with no sidekicks or bag, man. Gone off this brown Vita Guerrera. The pussy's so good, a week he bought a Porsche Guerrera. A week later, moved to Alpharetta. Now she walking around his house in his Coochie sweater. His mama met her, said I don't like her, get out my sight, girl. Called the son's name, said Samson, I'm not a liar. Hand on the Bible, she reminds me of Delilah. And if you keep her in your life, it will burn like fire. He said, mama, she ignored him. So he took the senora and made love to her on his bedroom floor. That night, all he thought about was his ex-wife and how this time with this girl, he could make shit right. But shit don't never be better than the shit was. Therefore, he should've left her where he found her in the club. Instead, he put her in the bed and he pillow chatted. A month or so later, shit got really tragic. Seems like young Delilah caught her running back, and she was running back in between a couple teams. Like superhead Korean Stevens, she had a scheme. She wrote a memoir and sold it to the big screen. League lawyers gave the book a thorough screen. Indicted Samson based on chapter 13. They took hair samples with his last piss screen. The dreadlocks that he used to symbolize his power had been used to take it away in his final hour. And even though Samson hadn't doped in a year, his dreadlocks held chemicals from many years. Because of the story Delilah, she made many meals. And Samson's mama evicted, she cried many tears. It seems a woman was truly Samson's Achilles heel. All because as a kid he doped a couple games. His reputation was ruined, they ran him out the game. The lust for women destroyed many an athlete. So my message to all homies and athletes: you got a woman, make sure that she a rider. The devil got bitches on the strip like Delilah.
Tell me your secrets, babe. I won't tell. Tell me, I won't tell. Tell me. Show me your secrets, baby. I won't tell. I won't tell. Tell me.
Again, this story of a real and modern day Samson, named for a biblical figure whose life was turned upside down by love and lust of a woman. It is Chippio Star bringing you the Samson story. Only this Samson is number 29. Would have been a Hall of Fame halfback, but now is a man filled with shame, trying to regain his good name. I warn you, let the story of Samson, both biblical and sports, be your guide, young athletes. I've seen many a men have many women by chasing fortune. I've never seen a man gain fortune by chasing women. That's the lesson of the day, and I bid you farewell. Good luck to number 29 on his comeback. Beware. Delilah's out.
Tell me your secrets, babe. I won't tell. Tell me, I won't tell. Tell me. Show me your secrets, baby. I won't tell. Tell me, I won't tell. Tell me.
Now, after I did Samson, man, I wanted people to know that, dudes be like, man, athletes stupid, man. Throwing their life away. I felt like every man can get caught up with a Delilah because, don't none feel better than a wild woman. It's an amazing thing. And I did Delilah with my man A-Game, had him kind of singing, gave it to Island Field. And it's lots of stories in the Bible about men who lose their fortune, chasing women. But I just want to say that, man, you got some out here where all they meant to do is cause havoc and destruction. And that's them Delilahs, man. And it seems that we so caught up, we get trapped up in it a long time. And we throw a lot of our talent out, but it feel good while you're doing it. So when I did the song, I just wanted to make it feel good, honestly. I want you to be able to play the song and, strippers like it, or the gal you cheating on, you know what I mean, which is on your real gal or son, y'all like it, or, the girl you ain't supposed to be fucking around with because oh man, y'all like it. I wanted to give you a little soundtrack to your decadence, you know what I mean, just on the naughty side, but a lot of times doing bad feel good, and that's why we stay caught up in that bullshit.
Caribbean, Sicilian, beauty queen at 13, she look Brazilian, fat ass long hair like a Dominican, diminishing.
Many men. She held her virginity as long as she could. Out of the hood, ghetto, out of the shanties, the panties. Took her to the island, the food in Miami. I took her to the clubs where the girls be dancing. Body, honey, and men throw money. She thought to herself, men are such big dummies. We dance like this at Carnival for no money. She knew what she wanted. Up and on in the morning. A year or so later, she drops that rich freak. Tries to suck a young black ignorant athlete. He never had a girl so pretty, he's so sweet. Body to that girl, he Gucci that hair weak. She's so damn fly, he's so Bama. She's Atlanta, home of the players. Every Tuesday, Monday, yes, she there. Trying to catch a number of a couple more players. Went from the hustling, jumping the brazen. Nothing but athletes. That backbeat, she loves that backbeat. Lambos and paparazzi pictures showing up on Sandra Road. Picture, bro. Shit, bro. Up and on in the morning. That girl's so fly. Pussy so good, so wet, so tight, bro. I like her. Lights up. Blunt and my lights up. What a bag is. What a cash is. What that pretty ass is. Hey, bitch, where your ass is? Coco. And I know something like this. Baby, I respect you as a boss and a G. Most definitely. G and a boss.
Daddy, you already know what it was, fool. You saw me, I saw you, we did our thing. I hope you're not mad about that money. You know your girl gotta shop, gotta stay beautiful, you know. But, you know, just hit me back when you come in town, alright? Don't be a stranger. Your boo, Delilah. Mwah. One time for Old Smash, one time for World Star, one time for Hip Hop, one time for XXL, and everybody posted, one time for Pop DX, one time for Sneak Social. One time for the motherfucker, bang, bang, bang.
Oh yeah, Two Dope Boys, independentasfuck.com, Dub CNN. No ID versus Trackster, I ain't forget you. It's the grind. Shit. Just a bit of humor to it, man. I'm always trying to give you something real. No matter how you view it, positive or negative, me and the big homie Greg Street and put this thing together. I'm going to let y'all take two of these classics to ride out with, man, that Speak Lord. You know, I know you be up at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, man, and you contemplating what you going to do next, how you going to get out the game. You think about them babies and that old lady back there in the bed, and you just be wanting God to put an answer in your head. And if you be quiet enough and sit still long enough, the answer there, man, you know, take that money and get that money clean, man, and come up off that scene and prosper.
we went out with that, I'm about to take y'all out with that God in the building, you know. I know a lot of y'all ain't been to church in a long time, man, and I'm going to keep doing these massacres because, you know, I feel that some of y'all players out there, man, when y'all play this in the car, man, the car become the church. Just got to realize, man, God in you, man. You know, he ain't in no brick building, and, you know, he ain't necessarily talking to a man because he wear a funny hat and not talking to you. He talking to you, man. Just be quiet and listen, and, you know, start off by just standing up as a man and woman doing the right thing, man, getting your babies where they supposed to be and making sure they doing their prayers at night and they know it's somebody who gonna always look out to them, you know. Start it off, man. Get it right. It's the Ghetto Gospel Sunday Morning Massacres series. You know, a lot of niggas saying a lot of shit, but I'm the only nigga saying something. Grind Time Rap Game, bang, bang, bang. Shot, shot, shot.
Lord, I'm standing here in the need of prayer, waiting on you to answer my call.
Speak, Lord. Speak to me.
My mama said it, I'm hard-headed, and many men have lost their soul along the road that I'm headed. Somewhere we stop talking, Lord, and I regret it. The devil's coming at me, and it's hard to sidestep him. It said raise up a child in the way that it should go. When it's old, it would not depart, but I'm selling hard, and my mama's broken-hearted, Lord. You know I call my grandmama mama, cause my mama's still smoking hard, Lord. Since you brought my grandfather home, I felt so alone. Some days I find it impossible to carry on. When I think about how the pallbearers picked them up and carried them out, and in my dreams I can still hear my grandmother's screams. Grant me peace cause I can't sleep at night. Sometimes me and these demons fight all night. Dear Father, I need an advocate that understands how bad it gets, that understands how mad I get. Mad enough to slit my own wrist. I'm mad enough to load the clip. Find a nigga speaking badly on me, let it rip.
Sorry for the wrong I've done, and I need you to touch my heart.
Speak to me.
Lord, I desire to know your will.
Speak to me.
So I'm listening for you.
Speak to me.
Where you lead me, I will follow.
Speak to me.
Dear Father, speak to me, walk with me, fight for me, grant me peace and serenity, shelter me from harm and injury. I know that I'm not worthy of your grace, but on that great and final day, let me see your face, make me Daniel in the lion's den. When I'm crushed to the earth, help me rise again, redeem me of all my sins, forgive me for my lies, my deceit of women, even the abortions when I was bad off, and they wanted to bury me. You sent angels swooping down with wings to carry me. You brought me through my darkness, touched my heart when I was heartless, washed away my sins, loved me regardless and regardless of what I gain as a D-boy, working man, an artist. I'm nothing if I'm godless.
Speak, Lord.